40 bout. Thank you for tuning in to WRT Boxing. I'm your host, Mr.A. The Sniper versus Hammerhands. Who you got? Who you got? I got a jab. A jab is needed to win this fight. Whoever throws the jab is going to win this fight to me. Hammerhands, the name kind of says it all, right? He throws vicious shots. Too much. Will he be able to get his way into Pedraza, throw those shots? Can Pedraza handle those hard shots? We saw what happened with Zapata, a boxer, puncher. You know, he was able to jab and then throw the combinations. And Pedraza, no matter how skillful, no matter how much movement he does, you know, the bending at the waist, the shoulder, he just can't handle the power. Now with the jabbing, Pedraza can easily out jab from the outside. Hammerhands, he can snipe. Sniper can snipe him all day. Now, if Pedraza has his way and starts throwing and pushing Hammerhands back, I don't think Hammerhands can fight on the back foot, but I'd be very surprised if that happens, because that will definitely, to me, play, I wouldn't say play in the hands of victory, but definitely give Hammerhands a better chance at victory. Because throwing hook for hook, I don't see Pedraza becoming victorious hooking with the hooker of Hammerhands. On the outside, sniping them all day, Jose Pedraza. You know, you got the veteran and up and comer, top rank doing their thing, preparing for that. Like I said, whether Taylor vacates, whether Catterall, whatever happens with those belts, top rank is getting there, stable in line. Like I said, you got the IBF with Ritson and Ponce, and you got the WBO, this little fight right here. Now, with Pedraza just has a lot of tools, and I don't know if Rodriguez is going to be able to handle that. You know, the movement, the feints, and all that. Hammerhands just throws, not much behind a jab, and he needs a jab. If he don't have a jab, I got Pedraza just sniping him away easily. But at the same time, Pedraza hasn't had too much of a challenge in fights as of late. He fought what was that black dude's name? Same dude, Michael Collins fight, easy fight, I believe it was. Les Pierre's, I believe that's what it was. I don't know if Michael Collins fought Les Pierre. I think that's Dos Tonsils I'm thinking about. They fought Julian Pedraza fight. But anyway, the Hammerhands, Top Rank gave him a pretty steady diet of a decent balanced record in his opponents. Give him some rounds. Now, Jose Lopez, he got out quick, but the Mendez, that's the fight that's really eye-opening, because you saw the flaw of not throwing the jab, not working his way inside to throw his power shots. Well, Pedraza, who did he fight again? Like I said, Javier Molina, top rank diet, and Mikael Les Pierce. Oh, the hooker for him. I'm gonna go with the sniper. Like I said, I think he has better combinations with the movement, the feints. I think he'll be able to create some traps, set some openings, they land some points. I do think he's going to get rocked in this fight a few times. I think he's going to get I think he might survive a knockdown and still win a fight. I think it'll be that type of fight. I do believe Hammerhand's going to catch him a few times. But what's the saying? Too far in between. I don't think Hammerhand's Rodriguez is going to do it. Because at first I was thinking, like, you know what? Rodriguez is going to knock this dude out. But I'm just going with the jab. I'm going with the jab. if Rodriguez comes this fight and starts throwing jabs, set himself in, doubling the jab, he's gonna knock Pedraza out. But I just don't think he's gonna do the jab. I think he's just gonna throw that. He's a young dude trying to get his big fight, and I don't think he's gonna set up. I don't think he's gonna fight the 10 rounds. Is it the 10 round or 12 rounds? I don't think he's gonna fight the fight to set it up. I think he's gonna go for it. 10-round fight. I don't see him setting himself up. You know how Canelo got on a real good track of fighting a fight and breaking you down rounds for rounds and plan on knocking you out like at the 8th to the 10th round. Rodriguez needs to do that and set and go for the finish around the 8th to 9th round. Maybe the 10th round, the final round. But I just see him coming out throwing too hard, not behind a jab, and like I said, too far in between. I think I got Pedraza winning this on a movement and a jab. Unanimous decision. Nah, I say split decision.